Financial independence. Part of all you earn is yours to keep. Financial independence is the ability to work by choice. Financial independence is the ability to live from the income of your own personal resources. You may need $500 a month or $1,000 a month to cover your monthly expenses. And if you could earn that amount from your own personal resources, you become financially independent because you no longer need to work for necessity. You work only by choice. Whether you work or not, you still have income to cover your monthly expenses from your own personal resources. You have the freedom to choose. You become independent. I didn't understand how the money worked until 6 years ago. I had a mentor, Mr. Ong, who taught me the basic money philosophies and the strategies that I can use to build the lifestyle that I want to have in my life. And I told him about my current financial status and the lifestyle that I want to have in the future. And he asked me, "How much do you have right now?" I said, "A few $100. And he asked me again, "How do you plan to have more in the future?" I said, "I don't have a plan. If I had more money, I would have a better plan." And he said to me, "James, I want to suggest you, if you had a better plan, you would have more money. The plan is very important. You have got to have the plan for your financial future. And first and foremost, you must know what your current financial status is. Are you looking good or looking bad in terms of the finance? If you have any debt, get rid of it by all means. Debt is a killer. Debt is a killer of hopes. Debt is a killer of dreams. Debt is a killer of business. Debt is a killer of marriages. Debt is a killer. Stay away from it. If you have debt, the person who lends you the money has a certain amount of control over you. So once someone has control over you, you do not have freedom. You are not independent. And think about whether you will feel independent or free if you are under the burden of debt. Debt is a killer. Do everything to stay away from debt, to get rid of all the debts if you have any. And start saving for your emergency fund. If you have a family, if you have young kids, if you have aging parents, grandparents, you must be very careful, more careful with your emergency fund. If you are alone, you should have your emergency fund to cover at least 3 months household expenses. If you have a family, if you have kids, if you have aging parents or grandparents, you should have the emergency fund to cover at least 6 months of your living expenses. You should have that fund to protect yourself and to protect your family members, your loved ones. You have worked your whole life. You must have the emergency fund to protect yourself and your loved ones in times of emergencies such as job loss, poor health, political turmoil, natural disasters. Anything can happen to anyone. We must be prepared for it. You save from your own earning. And money is a tool you can use to protect yourself and to live a more comfortable and easier life. And money is a tool which also you can use to build the lifestyle that you want to live. Use the money as a tool. The money is a tool. Money isn't good or bad. If you are a good person, you will be a better person when you have more money. If you are a bad person, you will become a worse person when you have more money. Money will make you more of who you already are. Money will benefit you if you use it wisely. Money will destroy you if you use it unwisely. Money is a tool. And I want to tell you about the money philosophy, the rich and poor's philosophies. Poor people usually spend their money first and save what is left. Rich people invest first and spend what is left. What a philosophy! These philosophies make all the differences. Poor people spend and invest. Do you think how much you will have left? If you always spend first and invest what is left, how much do you think will be left? And think about your money philosophy and your money habit. Think about your current money habit. If you keep doing what you are doing right now, do you think you will have a good financial standing in the next 6 years? 6 years from now? What do you think? Money is a tool. Now, let's look into basic formula, how the money works. What should a child do with a dollar? What should a child do with a dollar? You may ask, this is only a dollar, only a child. What difference would it make? But I want to tell you, it makes all the differences in the world. A person's financial future starts with a child with a dollar. How a child use a dollar that he has. And let's go deeper. Never spend more than 70% of your income. If you want to spend, it's okay, you can spend. But you will have to work longer and harder, no choice. If you start saving and investing, you have more choices. You have choice to work or not to work. You have choice to retire early, to travel, or to make a new career later in your life. You have more choices when you have enough fun to support yourself. Once again, it all comes to choices. Financial independence will give you more choices than not having enough money for your living expenses. Financial independence will give you choices, will give you freedom, give you independence. Never spend more than 70% of your income. So I asked him, what should I do with the rest 30%? And he started to explain, of the 30% that you are not using, 10% goes to charity. Giving back part of you have taken out and help those who are not able to help themselves. Giving back 10%, but you can pick your own percentage if you don't like it. This is your plan, but 10% is a good amount. And giving to local church, monasteries, or an institution is a good idea. More often than not, they will find some people who are in need, and they will help those people with your money, with your contribution. And the time to start is when the amount are small. It is pretty easy to put away a dime out of a dollar, but it is a little more difficult to give away $100,000 out of a million. You say, if I have a million, I will give away $100,000. I'm not so sure that is a lot of money. It is best to start early so that you will have the habit before the big money comes your way. Start early. And we all want to look back at our past and proudly say that I make a difference. Things got better because I was here. People's lives have improved because they met me. You will be very proud of yourself when you see things have changed and improved because of you. That is a good legacy that you can leave behind when you are gone. And the second 10% is for your active capital. This is the capital that you find ways to manage. Do some buying and some selling. Buy something, fix it, and sell it. Engage in commerce, even if it is a part-time venture or online. Make sure to turn part of your income into capital and use this 10% of your income to give your own abilities a chance in the market. Find something and leave it better than you found. Create a value, build an equity. This is how we build a dynamic society. You can always go back to the old ways, but just try it. If you tried it, I predict that you will be so excited about your future, will never want to turn back. Just try it. And you can't believe the feeling that you have, what you can honestly say that you are working to become wealthy. You are not just working to pay your monthly bills. It is a greatly different life working to become wealthy and working to get by. Why not work full time on your job and part time on your fortune? Wages will make you a living. Profits will make you a fortune. Profits are better than wages. Set aside 10% of your income and use your own skills and make profit for yourself. Use 10% of your income to make a profit for yourself. And the third 10% of your income is for passive capital. This is the capital that you provide and put it into a financial institution. You give it to other people to use it to make a profit, and they will pay you a certain amount of money for the use of it. That is a passive capital. If you spend or invest $5 today, it doesn't seem to matter much either way. You seem to be no richer or poorer, but it does make all the differences as you save $5 every day. Days accumulate into weeks. Weeks accumulate into months. Months accumulate into years. All this accumulation makes all the differences in the world. Whether you become wealthy or poorer, healthy or ill, successful or mediocre. These are the results of the things that you have done all along the way. These accumulations make all the differences in the world. And this is one formula to follow. Let somebody else use 10% of your income and let them use it and have them pay you for the use of it. When you let somebody else use your money, you become a lender, not a borrower. You are in a power position. The borrower is a servant to the lender, the ancient proverb says. With this passive capital and income over a sustained period of time, you can virtually become financially independent. If you have all these formulas and principles, strategies working together for you correctly, you can become virtually independent in a visible future. This is how my mentor, Mr. Ong, taught me about the money philosophies and the principles and formulas that I follow. After teaching me all these philosophies and principles and formulas, he challenged me and saying, if we can read, you can read. If we can change, you can change. If we can figure it out, you can figure it out. If we can turn it around, you can turn it around. There isn't anything that you cannot accomplish. You only need the plan and the discipline to achieve what you want in your life. And he said to me seriously, and he leaned toward me and said, James, I want to say this to you personally. You have the brain. You have got the stamina. You have got the vitality. You have got the interest. You have got your life ahead of you. You have got your future. You can do it if anybody can do it. Why not you? Why not now? From that moment on, I have changed my philosophy on money. I have changed the way I live, my lifestyle. I practice his principles, his formulas for years, 6 years now, from that moment on. Now I can see myself on the right path to financial independence and the lifestyle that I want to live in the near future. And dear fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, I believe if this can happen to me, it can also happen to you. Why not you? Why not now? Stay away from debt. Save your emergency money. Never spend more than 70% of your income. 10% of your income goes to charity. 10% of your income goes to your own commerces. The last 10% goes to other people to use it to make a profit and will pay you for the use of it. Let other people use your money. They will pay you for it. You are in a power position. You will have a continuous stream of income, whether you work or not, whether you stay home, you sleep, you travel, wherever you are, you will still have your income coming into your pocket, your bank account. You will become financially independent. If anybody can do it, you can do it. Why not you? And why not now? The choice is yours. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.